WIFTBPM.
Tamika Scott. Yeah. As we take this journey through life, we face trials and tribulations. But just know, the enemy is not gonna win. Cause the storm is almost over. That's right. The storm is almost over.
Don't you give up. You come too far to turn back now. Hold your head up. It's almost over. So set up to take you to your destiny. It's gonna be alright. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, this is your season. Just keep on believing. Blessings you'll be receiving. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It will be alright. Throw your hands to the sky, lift your head up high. The storm is almost over. Everything is gonna work in your favor. You don't have to worry no more. What you're going through won't last. It's a test to take you higher. Just keep the faith, hold on, believe. Storm is almost, keep on moving. Don't let nobody stop you, no. You're getting closer. Almost over. You're a soldier. Now fight your way to victory. It's gonna be alright. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, this is your season. Just keep on believing. Blessings you'll be receiving. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It will be alright. Throw your hands to the sky, lift your head up high. The storm is almost over. Everything is gonna work in your favor. You don't have to worry no more. What you're going through won't last. It's a test to take you higher. Just keep the faith, hold on, baby. Dark clouds may rise, strong winds may blow. It's hard to see through the rain. You gotta hold on. Be strong. Almost over. Throw your hands to the sky, lift your head up high. The storm is almost over. Everything is gonna work in your favor. You don't have to worry. What you're going through won't last. It's a test to take you higher. Just keep the faith, hold on, baby. Storm is almost over. Just hold on. Be strong. Don't give up. Just hold on.
I was going to ask you, so growing up, did you ever have an old racist family in your neighborhood? Did you have one live next to you or one down the street? Just somebody's house that you know on the block, you didn't want to go nowhere near that house. The neighbor who was directly behind us had a real problem coming outside seeing my white mother and my black father.
We got us the gun line.
This dude built an 8-foot fence, more like 10 foot.
So they put up the Huck Finn joint.
Exactly. That shit looked like a castle. You know, my dad, he's a big guy, football player guy. My dad guy who walks over there.
Old school
and then
black.
he's like, I don't appreciate these apples in my yard. He's like, motherfucker, we don't even have an apple tree. These are your apples.
You like apples?
Your kids are throwing apples over here. Okay, there's that little space, but there's still a fence. So they're right there looking at each other.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
And I said something like, yeah, Dad. And that dude said, shut up, you little monkey. Leroy stuck his hand over the fence. You're gonna die, clown! Grabbed dude by the neck.
Run.
And proceeded to pull him halfway over this fence. Like, finish him. Mrs. Wheeler comes running out. Oh, Leroy, don't do that. It's not worth it. Blah, blah, blah. My dad was getting ready to kill this dude. And within 6 months, that guy moved away.
Don't cross the gun line, boss.
Right, the gun line, boss.
Chicago Famous, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTBP.
Live from
You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn with Dawn Millhouse.
Morning, sunshines. I'm your guest host, comedian Dawn B, with Lisa E.
Hey,
Bam.
good morning.
Esco.
Good morning.
And we got Ron over here.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And you're tuned into the Book of Dawn, Will. And this is the Book of Dawn, right?
Yeah.
Book of Dawn. Where is she?
It really is the Book of Dawn. So it's like the Book of Dawn. Let's see.
The Book of Dawn with Dawn B.
Yeah.
What chapter is this? This is chapter 69.
So it's the Book of Dawn remix.
Re-edit.
Right. Add-on.
Add-on. Yeah, add-on. That's a good
We're
one.
in my add-on.
I was about to say footnote. I don't even know why.
Esco is hilarious. And let's see, Dawn will be returning tomorrow because I know you miss her pretty little face. She's still on her mini staycation, vacation.
In her basement.
Lovecation, husbandcation.
Yes.
I have a little hateration.
Right.
I was married. I'm married. I'll be celebrating my anniversary. 9 years in January.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Okay, happily separated for 1 year. Congratulations again.
Okay, hence that's what we might be talking about at the 10 o'clock with some sex talk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sex talk in the morning. That's good. I like morning sex. Give it up for Mace Jackson with that new pandemic haircut. Ow!
He does look like a little teeny bopper.
Okay.
When he cut his hair, I saw him from behind, and I'm like, who is this man?
Who is this man? Oh,
In the
damn, that's just
studio.
Maze Jackson. Man. So what's going on this lovely Monday morning, Lisa E?
Nothing. Just, wow. Let's see. Well, we have our new orders now. Well, not orders, our advisories.
Advisory.
And then they're saying like 1 out of every 18 people is going to have. It's like it's scaring us. You don't want to be afraid to live, but we also want to be responsible and
And stay sprayed up and prayed up. Just wear a mask.
Yeah.
Stay home. Oh, you know what? I party in my garage. 4 or 5 people. We get wasted, stumble out in the alley, pee, and then come back in and drink some more.
Oh, I just had a flashback.
Now, how many people? Like, are you gonna still do stuff for Thanksgiving?
No, Thanksgiving is officially canceled in our household. But maybe we'll get some Zoom turkey parties.
Yeah.
Maybe D Nice will go live and we'll party in the. Gosh, I don't know. I'm trying to make it fun. If it was a little warmer, we would do a come out in your backyard party on your porch situation. I just hate it. COVID. It's a COVID situation. You can't do anything.
Mm-hmm. And it's getting worse.
Everything's a symptom, though. Like, why are you limping? Symptom! Right.
I can't even blink too fast.
Yep. It's a symptom.
When you're at the store, though, be honest. If somebody sneezes or I always put cough drops in when I go to Jewel because I get paranoid that if I sneeze or cough, somebody's going to give you the side eye. And I'll be like, I'm that person.
No COVID. I will hit the deck like,
I'm gone.
Everybody get down. They shoot coughing.
I hate the fact that now you can't forget your mask because I forgot my mask the other day and I was out and everybody was looking at me crazy.
Yeah, that's like not.
I'm like, damn, I forgot it.
No.
That's why you got to have a backup mask just in the car.
I have so many masks. How do you forget your mask?
Kill me.
Many.
This is 8 months in,
But
though,
listen,
Ron.
that's crazy because I got like 10, 11 masks.
You just disobedient then. Because walking out without your mask is like not wearing underwear.
I switch up jackets so much and it's just my.
Well, you better tattoo one on your face then.
Of the Ron Rilla drip.
That's funny. And today, the weather's going to be pretty nice.
Oh, I see. I guess today is mostly sunny, mostly breezy, mostly cold, and it's mostly Chicago. What is it, like 30-something degrees, 36?
Yeah, it's going to be in the 40s later today.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like somebody's
but it's still,
age.
For November, that's still good.
Is it?
It could be negative 20 right now.
This is my first November Chicago winter in like years. I was here. I've been here a year.
And after the break, I definitely want to tell your story to everybody. So,
this is my story. Okay, yeah, I'll tell them I was locked up and everything. I was away.
Well, what about and I know you came up because you wanted to do a word of the day too. What is your word?
STFU. I don't know. I don't have a word of the day.
No word?
And the word of the day is No, I will do my. Okay, no. The word of the day is lenity. Lenity.
Lenity. Oh, okay.
Lenity. Lenity. It is pronounced lenity. Okay, it means kindness and gentleness. Lenity. Let's see. Can I use that in a sentence? Lenity. When my kids act up, I want to thrash them, but instead, I exercise lenity.
Okay, yeah, that's work.
That's too much.
That's all I got. I don't got none.
A little harsh, but it works.
Hey, it could be harsh if I don't exercise lenity.
Oh.
They 7 and 4. They will get yoked. I'm tired.
The whole world needs to try and practice some lenity.
Especially your conceited president.
Who hasn't
conceded?
He's conceded,
Well,
but he hasn't
won.
conceded.
He said he won on Twitter.
Yeah, that's because Twitter is his press secretary.
Did he say he won on Twitter? Like, I literally had to start reading this guy's messages. And it's a guy, I think, I hate to not know all the, like, is he in Florida? He was like, yeah, we're gearing up for a second Trump term. Like, are we dreaming?
No.
Are we in the land of dum-dum?
We need to implement some lenity.
Lenity.
Well, and right, so we can keep this in a sentence too. It's kindness or gentleness. So show your lenity to everybody that's celebrating birthdays today. How about that?
Oh yeah, Libra season.
Oh yeah, Libra. So Lisa Bonet.
It's not Libra
no,
season.
No, because it's Scorpio.
It's
Scorpio, right? I was like, wait, this is November. Scorpio. Libra was October, right? Scorpio.
September, October.
Yeah, November, right? Scorpio, and then after Scorpio is Sagittarius. Yeah. So we're almost in there, but we got people celebrating birthdays. Your girl Lisa Bonet.
Oh, Lisa's my fave.
She's right. She's cool.
She's like 193 years old with that same face.
Harry Lennox. Now he doesn't age either. Harry Lennox, he's a great actor. Also, Lavertus
Me and
Robinson.
Ron, we don't know who that is.
Who is that?
Harry Lennox.
Sounds
Blacklist. Just Google him and you'll see who he is. He was in the movie The Five Heartbeats. He's on the TV show Blacklist.
Oh, okay.
Google. Just Google.
Hey Siri.
And so Lavertus Robinson and so now these are like Dawn's Facebook friends and other people that we know, so you don't have to Google everybody. So we have Tadora Brown, Scott, and Luther South Braves. Steve London is celebrating birthday, and our very own Chat Daddy. Everybody now, if you Chat Daddy, you can Google Art Sims. We love Art Sims. Happy birthday, Chat Daddy. We love you.
Okay, yeah, Chat Daddy. That's not how you're supposed to say it.
No.
Chat,
you
Chat
can say
Daddy. Hey, Chat Daddy.
Today, I guess you said that way.
Yeah, he might
Chat
like that.
Daddy.
That might be. Say it again.
Can he hear me? Cat Daddy. Chat. Oh, I said Cat Daddy. Oh God, it's 9:00 in the morning. Please, Lord, forgive me.
It's rough, right? Thank you for waking up.
Oh yeah, well, you guys want to take a break? We'll take our first break. You did great. We'll take our first break. You turn into the Book of Dawn from What's In for the Black People Media Studios with Dawn B, guest starring for John Millhouse. Keep it locked in. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
WIFTBPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Tune in every Sunday. Don't miss it. Live from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios. It is the Kickoff Kickback. Join the conversation with the brothers, Eugene McIntosh, Herb Howard, and myself, Terrence Tomlin.
We got analysis live from the stadium. The brother Joe Lewis will be following through. We got great guests coming in, players, personnel, people.
Say what?
We do our thing every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, taking you right up to kickoff.
We picking the full slate of NFL games. We talking fantasy football. Gino got you covered on all the bets. It's a kickback.
Make sure y'all join the conversation. Smash that like button. Smash that share button. And continue to help us push the culture forward.
Don't miss it every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, live here from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios.
WIFTBP.
Live from your studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn with Dawn Millhouse.
Hey. Welcome back. You are listening and watching, if you're watching, to the Book of Dawn. 9 a.m., 11 a.m. 9 to 11 a.m. Weekdays, Monday through Friday. That's what weekdays are, right? Monday through Friday?
Yep.
Okay, my bad. That's like when you saying just recently. Same thing. Recent or just. Okay, the Book of Dawn, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. weekdays. And I'm Dawn B, your comedian guest host, until Dawn comes back tomorrow. What are you doing, Miss Millhouse? I hope she is having a stone. Hope she didn't get pregnant again, though.
Oh.
No, we're women of a certain age. That won't happen, huh?
No, she's not going to do. Well,
Okay.
Hey, anything's possible. Dawn's
With
the boss
Dawn,
lady. Dawn
that-
controls things, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was kind of lame. Hey, Dawn, I hope you're enjoying yourself. See you tomorrow. Meanwhile, Dawn B is here, and I'm going to talk about today is National Fast Food Day and National Day of Tolerance. Those have to be in the same day.
Man.
Right, it gotta be.
What the hell is National Fast Food
So you want
Day?
to tolerate your fast food?
God, I mean, I'm just trying to get.
So where would your fast foods be?
My national fast, it would not be because I can't wear my Levi's down there. Now it's a problem because I think I did too much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got COVID-15 on me.
Pot belly.
What about you, Ronna Esco?
Portillo's probably.
Portillo's, that burger. But see, that's not legit. We talking about
Is that fast food, right?
It is fast food. Is the jerk chicken place fast food?
Ooh.
Kinda, yeah.
No.
You can call in.
Yeah, but you don't get it fast at all. So but that's like grilled chicken and rice. It's not like legit 723,000 calories for a burger with fake cheese. All right, National Fast Food Day. Are you going to celebrate it?
Nah.
I am. I'm going to order some.
Pete, you know what? I've been killing Italian fiesta. Chicken, garlic, jalapeno peppers, oregano.
I ain't eat this morning. No, you making me hungry.
That's the problem. You got to eat in the morning, otherwise you dizzy.
That's Taco Tuesday, but you could do tacos on a Monday if you want.
You could do tacos your whole life every day.
Tacos can,
Ron.
I could do tacos every day.
Okay, here we
Kinda
go.
do.
Okay, let's do a National Day of Tolerance. Something that I don't tolerate.
Fast food workers' attitude.
Oh my God, I have two. I haven't had this. No, it wears me out when you do not greet me. I walked up one time. This is a true story. I was living in Brooklyn then, but I walked into McDonald's. She was like, "What's up? You want something?" I was like, "No, ho, I'm here to visit you. Give me a number 3 with no pickles." Do I want something? You think it's just so you will hang out? Where's Ronald? I'm trying to party with McDonald. Fast food people are.
Hey, what's up? What up, son?
Or when they just say go, like you you wait in line for what, or you go even through the drive-through. Go ahead with your order, and I'll be like, "Hello to you too."
Good morning.
I'm like, did I wake up with you? Right.
One time I ordered, I paid at the window, and there's another window, right? But I just drove off after I paid. Have you guys ever done that?
Yeah, and then, luckily when I did that, I did back up. I was like,
I was so embarrassed.
It is, but if you have nobody behind you, you can back up and do that. But yeah,
my daughter was trolling me. She was like,
Esco, no. I'm not going to say I haven't done it, but it was at the particular hour of the night, though. Party! I forgot everything.
That's funny.
It's 9 a.m. Hey, Veronica Taylor's on. Milton Ingram. What up? Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
I cannot tolerate liars. That's it. I don't care if you lie. If it was 10 people and you said it was 16, that's a lie. Mm-hmm. I cannot take a liar. I cannot. That's it. Period. I don't care. tell my kids.
Even with time, like don't tell me you're 10 minutes away and you.
Oh no, not with
20
time.
minutes away.
But I kind of want somebody to lie to me so my feelings don't get hurt.
Well, that's different, though.
I like to lie.
Wait a minute.
I don't like
you
to
mean like
lie.
a little
I
white
lie.
lie? Like you don't want somebody hurting your feelings. There's a way to not hurt somebody's feelings.
Well, that's lenity. That's not lying. All right, don't lie.
But it's like you lie to other people. You lie to your boss.
I
So
don't.
They don't get into it with you. Lie to me. Make me happy.
No. I no.
But don't
No.
lie to me.
Then
Lie
act
to me.
accordingly. I won't have to lie. But I might lie. I don't lie. I can't. I'm such a terrible liar. Like you
I lie
lying.
all
I'm
the
like I
time.
am.
Right.
I lie all the time. Guys.
What won't you tolerate, Esco?
Oh, what Ron said. Time management. I'm really big on that.
Yeah.
And coming from radio background,
Me too.
if you're on time, you're late.
If you're early, you're on time,
No.
and if you're on time, you're late.
Oh
Like, I
God, that
get
sounds
to-
like the military life that my husband lived.
No, I get to places early so I can find my parking.
I
sweat, right? So I have to get in the building, get
cool off.
positioned, cool off.
But do your friends get upset with you? Because they get upset with me when my friends call something, and I'm always the first person there, and then they look at me like I'm crazy because I'm on time.
Nope. I said get a good seat, girl. Thank you. Did you get my cocktail?
I
Thank
like
you.
I like to be early, but one thing I don't tolerate though. I don't like rude or cheap people. That cheap meaning like you can take me. We can go. I'm not bougie. Like we can go and sit and have McDonald's, but I don't like people that go somewhere and then they get great service and then they don't want to tip. Or they're just rude.
Or they're rude to the
or
server.
they think that somebody else, like they look at somebody that is a really homeless
Lisa,
person
I just
and they
went on a
treat
date,
people.
And the guy was kind of mean to the servers.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, obviously. And
Yeah.
I was like, it's a wrap.
Well, I totally agree with you.
Character.
Yep. I
matters.
was on a date with somebody. This was a few years ago, and I get a lot of free stuff, so I had free everything. I had a free
Take me on a date,
certificate.
Lisa.
It was a
Right,
really
Lisa.
nice. It was a really nice restaurant. We didn't have to pay for anything. Drinks, everything was included. And he didn't want to leave a tip, and the service was amazing.
Who does that though?
He's like, well, everything is free, and I was like, so I reached in. I
That's-
was like, I'm going to pay, and then he didn't even want me to pay, and I was like, okay, I'm not speaking to you.
If
again.
everything is free, that's even more reason to tip. If a server gives me like, oh, I didn't put the soda on there, or look, here's a side order for me. I give them. I intended on paying for it.
She
so-
just said soda. Wait till we do the quiz coming up. Okay, but go ahead.
pop, pop, pop.
No, don't change it.
Man,
now.
we're not changing it right.
I've been around the
Look,
world.
I hate the fact that I'm a little bit too tolerable of stuff. Like my tolerance level is high because I don't like confrontation. You feel me? So
And plus, you're a man.
Yeah, me either.
it's an anxiety
Yeah.
thing. I got anxiety, so I don't like confrontation. So I tend to tolerate a lot, and I know it's BS, but I want to address it. I just let it slide. I hate
Ron,
BS.
don't let it slide. It's gonna start affect your little locks.
It
Gonna
does.
start back here. The hairline gonna
does.
start
I'm
leaving you.
kind of a little of the same way.
But some
Ron is
people-
using his lenity for everybody.
That's too much. You can't give lenity to everybody because some people need
I'm
to
learning,
learn.
and I'm learning that now.
You got to teach lessons, sir.
I had to learn it. So
I'm
don't pull
still
it.
a learning process.
No.
yeah.
The
Good morning,
power
Mr.
of
Matthews. People are tapping in. Here we go. Oh, listen, Milton said, be careful what you say to fast food workers. Don't want extra flavor.
Look, if y'all want to show, okay, one of my
Oh no.
the Burger King on Chicago and Pulaski Avenue.
Oh no.
It is. It's you know.
What?
I go
No,
there
what-
often. I
Like,
go
do you
there
have to
often.
open your bun to see what kind of surprises you have? Is it like one of those? Okay.
No, just
Okay.
walk in there.
Oh, it's just like obnoxiously
I go
fun.
back a lot to visit some of my friends where I grew up in.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I
wanna
respect fast
show-
food workers if they have sense. I mean, I worked retail for 20 years.
I
you know what
did
I'm saying?
retail. I used to do retail.
So I know I like the whole customer service. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm great at that.
Yeah.
Because it's
me
so
too.
easy.
Yeah, I did it for 15 years.
It's easy.
I did retail for 15.
Yeah, what stores you worked at?
Foot Locker, TJ Maxx.
Oh, you had the foot. Okay, so I worked at the Lark in the Plaza, if you remember.
Uh-huh.
Your cousins used to come like, you got my size. I'm like, what's your fat ass size? I don't know. Sorry, I mean, pardon me, sir. Your size would be like people just assume you knew everything. So I had to get out.
Yeah. And
this-
sometimes you learn.
That's all you got. No, if you hit that button, the VIP room, I flip around. There's gonna be hella iceberg hanging there. Iceberg. Oh my God, I'm so old.
You telling your age?
I know.
But you had to learn that sometimes people's attitude, it wasn't about you. It's stuff that they're dealing with.
Yep.
So every time I had a bad customer, I'd be like, okay, it's not me.
It's not me.
It's you.
Sometimes it was me.
And sometimes you just got to say, hey,
Where-
I hear the frustration. and I'm gonna fix this.
Where did you work, Esco?
Oh my gosh, Walgreens, photo department.
Oh, that's
pharmacy tech illegally
See.
because I didn't have a certificate. I did everything, and then I was a manager at Payless. I did Blockbuster for about 3 weeks. Great
Yeah.
America for 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Oh, girl, yeah.
It's too hot.
I did Marshall Fields, the Lark, Technique, Lids.
Wow.
And then I had to leave Store Love. I went to work for Sean John, and that was cool. You could make
Ooh,
your own
we in
hours.
Burlington Coal Factory.
And I would be in the department stores with the Sean John section, and people are like, "Excuse me, can you help me?" I'm like, "Actually, I can't. If it doesn't have anything to do with Sean John,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
get out of my
Wrong
face."
department.
I was at Cavett Drugs, but I was there up until I started doing radio. I was there from when I was 16 until. But I was the cool cashier. I did everything. People would come to me when they needed, like they had lice or they needed to get condoms.
COVID.
Yeah.
Okay,
Any
get out.
stuff. They would come to me. I'm like, why are you coming to me? Because I was like the cool.
I did overnights too.
Did you? Oh,
See,
at
I
Walgreens.
love
Walgreens was
my
20
people around the block because they would watch me go to my car.
That's
make
awesome.
On the block,
You
huh?
know.
Esco is
You know the
hilarious.
regulars.
Man. Well, we got to take another break. God, it's going by great.
Montgomery Ward. This guy said he Blizz wonder. Seriously?
Wow.
Everybody got a piece of
Venture?
electronics from
That was all by Lincoln Mall too. 'Cause I'm
Montgomery
in
Ward?
South Suburbs, yeah.
Evergreen Plaza.
Wow. Well, we're going to continue this because if you can tolerate the small break that we're going to take, we're going to be right back with Dawn B guest hosting for Dawn M, Lady Millhouse from What's In for the Black People Media Studios. And keep it locked, guys. We'll be right back.
WIFTBPM.
Whatever happened to you falling in that grocery store?
Your guess is as good as mine. My auntie said she knew someone. I gave her all the information, but that was 3 weeks ago and I still haven't heard anything.
You still got time to talk to the lawyers at the CLN.
The CLN? What's that?
It's the Chicago Legal Network, a group of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of law, especially the laws most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. Plus, all the lawyers at the CLN all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community.
Sounds like I definitely need to contact them.
Say less. I can text you everything you need to know. So if you're ever injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information. Or call 773-912-3545. That's 773-912-3545. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation.
Better be careful, baby, be careful. This is a baby making tone. Better be careful what your radio on. This is a baby making tone. Better be careful what your radio on. You let down your hair when you're feeling sexy. You bite on your lip when you're holding your tongue. You uncross your legs, yeah, without even speaking. Your body is screaming. You wanna make love. I can hear your body language. You ain't said I run, but I know what you feel. 'Cause I can hear your body language saying, come on, it's on. The message is clear. Let me pause, babe. You look so good. To gather my thoughts, make sure I'm hearing you right. Baby, slow my baby. If I am mistaken, 'cause love will be making. I can see it in your eyes. I'm watching every move you make. Yeah, don't go too fast and don't be late. Oh no, all the time you need. no. Brush up against me nice and slow.
Is this a nice song? Shaun White.
What? That's a sexy song. Well, welcome back to Sexy Morning. I don't need. Who is that?
That's actually my art. That's Shaun White, SeanWyte. That's called Body Language. It's a song that Montel Jordan wrote.
Montel Jordan?
That's the only song that Shaun didn't write out of all his songs.
Got about the drive-by. Oh, I
Yeah.
think that's nice. I don't know. What music is this? Come on, man. Hey, Blizz Wonder, Shazam. That's good morning music. Good morning and welcome back. You were listening to
It's
some
anniversary music.
Shaun White.
Shout out to
But
Millhouse.
Yeah,
shout out to
they're trying to
Millhouse.
do their body language.
And
Mr. Millhouse.
Ew. Okay. Why am I such a
Wait, that
3-year-old?
makes sense. No.
I'm a 3-year-old. It's not gross. I'm a 3-year-old.
No, like cuddling and stuff. I guess I was thinking like cuddling and drinking champagne. That's what I was talking
Okay.
about.
It's
Yeah.
Monday.
I don't like
coming up.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about that with your friends. Like I'm thinking more of like romantic. Like they're sitting there with some champagne and just like rubbing each
Reading
other's
poems
feet
to
and
each
stuff. Yeah,
other.
yeah. I was taking the romantic side.
Caressing.
Okay.
Face.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
You know.
This ain't the time of day for that.
It is
And
a time
praying
of day.
together.
I like morning sex. No. Dang. Next time, play some Cardi B. What? Women as president. That's what we heard. Welcome back. You are listening to the Book of Dawn. Every day, 9 to 11. Dawn Millhouse is the Book of Dawn. I am your guest host, though. Dawn B, comedian. And if I do that one more time, that ouch,
That's your
it gets on my own nerves, though.
slogan.
I'm like, ouch. Oh, my gosh.
I'm gonna say it all day now.
Ouch.
That's so funny.
What?
That could be like your little thing for your. Well, I'll let you tell people what you got coming up.
What I have coming up. Well, this is one thing. You know what? The Book of Dawn. The Book of Dawn is a I'm not talking about the Book of Dawn. I'm talking about Dawn B right now. I don't know what I have coming up. This is what I do every Wednesday. I have a show called The Pandamit. See that across my chest? The Pandamit. The Pandamit is a stay your ass at home show. So it originally started in my garage when the pandemic hit. Went to my garage because I'm a comedian. In case you didn't know, Dawn B is a comedian. And I built a little stage and I had a live show streaming online on Dawn B Funny page. No, Dawn B Funny on Instagram. Dawn B Boatman on Facebook. So I live stream it. And now I'm in a bigger garage where we can get a few more people in out in the south suburbs.
South suburbs?
I guess.
Oh.
I didn't want to go out there, but it's a nice garage out there called Dope City in Markham.
Oh, okay, cool.
Shout out to the south suburbs. The
Southland.
people.
I'm in the south suburbs.
Okay, sorry, Lisa.
Hillcrest, Hawks, all the way.
Oh, okay, bless your heart. And also, I'm starting the show here when what's in it for the black people. Probably from 6 to 9 weekdays. You know what? Maze Jackson, where's Maze to talk about this? Like, I'm almost scared to announce it until I sit my tail in this chair. You know when you have things coming up, you're giving energy to it. I don't want to release it until like my whack ass poetry. Thanks, Tucson, Weary and Punks.
But what about, for those that don't know, because you have a really cool background, and you said you went and did Sean John. So was that before or after your comedy?
Sean John? No, Sean John was in the midst right when I started stand-up comedy. I was working at the Lark, then I started working for Sean John. And you know what's so funny? I was working there. It was a company meeting.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, so she is gonna be working here from 6 to 9. Yeah, she will have a show regularly. I announced it on my show. This isn't the big shebang. We'll have a bigger shebang. You know what I'm saying? But yes, she's scared to say it because I done changed the time up on it. I might change it again. But she will be down with the team. We are looking forward to Dawn being part of the What's in It for the Black People family.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Maze Jackson. For those that
Maze
don't
Jackson.
know, and if you don't know, tell him Maze said.
May said it. What's in it for the black people? White people. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes. Oh, okay. That doesn't mean we everybody should support. It's okay.
Everyone should support you.
We should support.
You can send them stars.
You know what? Tucson, yes.
Stars are what yellow. Yeah, send stars.
Send stars.
Send stars for all the colors. But so you went to so you did your comedy. And then you did and then you went to New York to do Sean John.
Well, yeah, Sean. So I had Philly, Baltimore, and DC. Right. I'm trying to do this really quick. And I went to a company meeting in New York with Sean John. Right. They knew I was doing comedy, and they said, "Hey, for our dinner tomorrow, will you perform?"
Now you didn't have to walk to the Cheesecake Factory though for Puffy.
Oh hell no,
Okay.
that was on some old reality show.
Okay.
This was
Just
real
just
show
making
shit right
sure.
here.
Okay.
Real show shit right here. You understand me?
That should be the name of your show.
Real show shit. I always got to cuss though. I'm not doing it anymore. But what happened? Pandemic is already in there. So once I performed at the the company dinner, Lisa. The next day I went to work and Teresa Scott was the CFO of Sean John. She goes, "Everybody give it up for Dawn B." I'm talking about she knew my name. Before I was just old girl from Chicago. You understand? Give it up for Dawn B. That's one person. Dawn, you may not need to keep your daytime job. 2 weeks later, I did not have a daytime job. It was hilarious. And I just went hardcore comedy and I started in Chicago. The bulk of my career, I don't want to say the bulk, but hella years was in New York. I spent like a year and a half in Philly. Then I went to New York and ran amok. Man, party ain't a party unless it's ran all through. And then that's when I connected with some of the dope New York comedians. You had Talent on the show last.
Yeah, that's my dude. Talent.
John Laster, Marshall Brandon, Smokey, everybody, all those people. And Donnell Rawlings was one that I really connected with. Ashley Larry from the Chappelle Show.
From the Chappelle Show, yeah.
And he was hosting a show at Footprints. It was a Jamaican Rasta Pasta joint all the way deep in Brooklyn. And then we've been hanging out. And then he was on a Chappelle Show, and I started opening for him at all the Improvs, Funny Bones. And he passed me along to Charlie Murphy. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. He used to try to call me. He was darkness. He used to try to call me blackness. I'm like, yo, son, nobody's blacker than your black ass. Quit playing. But blackness come. So for the last 8 to 9 years of his life, I was opening acting. He passed me around at DL Hughley. They passed me around like a hot piece of ass. I was not having sex with any of them, by the way. You booked me because I'm funny.
For the record, camera 3, get a shot.
Camera 3, get a shot. Not a face shot. Okay, no, sorry. And
not to the clock yet.
So now you just hang out with like Dave Chappelle, and you're like, oh yeah, we're just hanging at his camp. Because I'm talking to her, she's like, oh yeah, I just got back. I was hanging with Dave Chappelle. I'm like,
okay, so I didn't quite say it like that, but I was at Dave Chappelle's summer camp in Yellow Springs, Ohio, which was one of the most exciting, dopest experiences of my life. He had, did you hear about Yellow Springs? Dave Chappelle.
Well, about where he does his stuff. Yeah, I
at
love
the pavilion.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
It was in the cornfield.
That's what he was saying. In the
400 seats. It was set up in sections of two seats. You could only buy tickets couples. And I didn't go on the big stage because in that world, I'm a Rudy Poot kind of. All right? But in my world, I'm the jam. So cold headliner, I'm the shit. But that's why I was able to walk the grounds of the Dave Chappelle camp. It was only a couple other comedians that wasn't performing. That's
a big deal.
It was huge. It was huge.
Dave Chappelle
we got COVID tested every couple days, so I've had approximately 15 tests since September 15th.
Did you get them all up the nose?
All up the nose.
Where else would they put them though?
They put it up my nose. Yes, I took it in the nose. Every single time.
Took it in the nose several times.
Several times. That's what we said. Yeah.
So now she can even never mind.
I can even take it in the other nose. And yeah, I met some dope people. Ali Wong was there. Trevor Noah. Bob Saget, Chris Tucker.
Now Bob Saget, I heard. Bob Saget, have you ever watched Full House?
Yeah, Bob Saget.
Okay.
Yeah.
So but Bob Saget, and we met him. He's not.
His jokes are not Full House.
Yeah, his jokes, he is super.
There might be a Full House.
Recently, he's a huge hip hop fan.
Yeah, but I'm saying his mouth, he's got his humor is just you can't put it on daytime TV. Yeah.
He's raunchy.
They say
he's raunchy.
They said, me too. They said Dave has everybody do shrooms first. No, he doesn't have you do it, but he might have some. I don't know. Hey, I signed a non-disclosure. I did shroom it up like a mother. But that was on me, personal preference. And now I'm back in Chicago, and Chicago's damn shut down. So work is very hard for entertainers. I'm just speaking about entertainers. I'm not saying nobody else has it tough or whatever. But me, on the other hand, It's hard. So I'm glad I'm gonna be running in the What's in It for the Black People tribe.
Welcome to the fam.
I was about to hit the road again, so this Super Travel band came on. But I'm going back on the road with Donnell for a few times. I'm trying to, because Dave is working too. So y'all go ahead and @ and tweet Dave and tell him to put Dawn B on.
Ooh.
Or not. I don't care. I'm going to be doing it anyway. And that is my story.
Wow, that's an awesome
Ghetto
story.
But my boot camp, my comedy feet were watered here in Chicago with the Damon Williams, Deion Cole, B. Cole.
Oh, okay, you official then. All right. That's all I needed.
George,
you should have said that.
I used to go to the comedy clubs and heckle like before I started.
Really?
And they knew my voice. I couldn't even disguise it. They were like, "That's Dawn." Everybody subbed on.
Who did you heckle?
Everybody. I heckled everybody. I don't even, and it wasn't a legit heckle. It was me because I went every week, so I knew their jokes. So I would drop the punchline sometimes.
I would be so
And
upset.
Damon and Leon said, "We got a sub Dawn." And I'm like, "What's up?" And it was like, all the comedians said, "Shut up, bitch." Like,
I do declare.
Wow, that's funny. That's so funny.
What about you? Oh, look, I got a fan. What about your international tour? Oh, yeah.
Wait, international?
Oh, I've been around the world. I traveled the world. Okay. I've been to Haiti. So I went to the UK, right? I did all of the UK. I was so excited. I was moving there. I'm like, "Oh my God, what language did y'all speak?" And it was like, English, stupid. I'm like, "Oh my!" I said that on stage in front of 500-600 people.
That's hilarious.
You can play it off, Jack High.
Who run the world? Goofballs. And so then I was so excited, but then I left there, and a week later I went to Japan for a tour. Okay, and that's where I met my husband.
Wait, we're going to talk about
He's
that at
Japanese?
10 o'clock, right? But now you can still perform during the pandemic at the islands. We got Stony Island. We got Blue Island.
I'm not going on Stony. I'm not going to that island. They don't wear their mask and shit up. Stony Island's wide open like the pandemic is over.
Amen.
And on that note, while everybody's getting their masks ready to start their day, because while you're supposed to be at home today, unless you're going to essential or you have to go to work, go to the bathroom right now. We're going to take a quick break and, stay with us.
Together.
Yeah, we're going to be right back, and we got some more. We got a special thing for you too, Dawn B.
Oh, snap.
All right, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be
I'm not drunk though. Thanks.
We'll be right back.
I was going to ask you, so growing up, did you ever have an old racist family in your neighborhood? Did you have one live next to you or one down the street? Just somebody's house that you know on the block you didn't want to go nowhere near that house. The neighbor who was directly behind us had a real problem coming outside seeing my white mother and my black father.
We got us the gun line.
This dude built an 8-foot fence, more like 10 foot.
So they put up the Huck Finn joint.
Exactly. That shit looked like a castle. You know, my dad, he's a big guy, football player guy. My dad guy who walks over there.
Old school
and then
black.
he's like, I don't appreciate these apples in my yard. He's like, motherfucker, we don't even have an apple tree. These are your apples.
Do you like apples?
Your kids are throwing apples over here. Okay, there's that little space, but there's still a fence. So they're right there looking at each other.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
And I said something like, "Yeah, Dad." And that dude said, "Shut up, you little monkey." Leroy stuck his hand over the fence.
You're gonna die, clown!
Grabbed dude by the neck.
Run.
And proceeded to pull him halfway over this fence. Like,
Finish him.
Mrs. Wheeler comes running out. "Oh, Leroy, don't do that. It's not worth it." Blah, blah, blah. My dad was getting ready to kill this dude. And within 6 months, that guy moved away.
Don't cross the gun line, boss.
Right, the gun line, boss.
Chicago Famous, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
Tune in every Sunday. Don't miss it. Live from the West End for the Black People Media Studios. It is the Kickoff Kickback. Join the conversation with the brothers, Eugene McIntosh, Herb Howard, and myself, Terrence Tomlin.
We got analysis live from the stadium. The brother Joe Lewis will be following through. We got great guests coming in, players, personnel, people.
Say what?
We do our thing every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, taking you right up to kickoff.
We picking the full slate of NFL games. We talking fantasy football. Gino got you covered on all the bets. It's a kickback.
Make sure y'all join the conversation. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and continue to help us push the culture forward.
Don't miss it every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, live here from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios.
Yeah, man. Ideas, man.
You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free.
Let's go.
Standing my ground, I can't mess around now. It's like my time is in a bottle, captured by your love, yeah. Now I know women's got this thing going on. We can't stay around so long, but I wanna come correct. Baby, get your foot off my neck. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind thee. Understand clearly, that you wanna be free. It's the time that you spend making me think within. Is the trust still beginning? Fade away from beginning of the day. I can see you trembling times, and I can see you wondering mine. Is it me considered? Shoot us with it. See, you don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind thee. It's so clear to see, baby, that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind thee. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free, yeah. I'm just trying to be the best I can. You can call me the troubling man. Matter of fact, I'm from the side of the street. Baby girl, you're calling on me.
Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. You are tuned in to the Book of Dawn. Every week, see, I keep seeing weekday. It's I almost said Wednesday. Oh my God. Maybe I do need some Mace Jackson coffee. I don't even drink coffee. Lord have mercy. Welcome back. You are tuned in to the Book of Dawn weekdays from 9 to 11 a.m. on Facebook, the live Mace Jackson page, and YouTube Mace Jackson. I am your special guest host, Dawn B. And I am here for today. Miss Lisa E is in the building.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Esco, Ron.
What's good? What up, Dawn?
What up, Scott? Dawn Millhouse will be back in the building tomorrow from her vacation. Ouch. Oh, what are we doing? We're also going to talk about sex.
Oh, yeah, with Gina.
She
knows everything sex.
Yes.
So we're good. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Perfect for my guest hosting spot today. Oh, let me do this really quick. See if I can read good. What's in it for the Black People Media is proud to support the Woodlawn, located at 1200 East 79th Street. It is an innovative economic center for the entire family. Stop by and try their delicious jerk-inspired menu, plus get details on their new igloo dining experience. Restaurant, event space, culture space. For more information, reservations on their COVID-19 friendly space, visit them online at www.thewoodlawn1200.com.
Very
Who
good.
wants to get an igloo with me, guys?
Very good.
Igloo dining.
The rooftop igloo looks bomb.
So it must be a tent up there.
It really looks like a plastic.
A little plastic igloo. Yeah, which is amazing. It's okay to dine inside, outside, as long as it's outside dining inside. I don't understand.
Right.
But
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Like, man, they set up these tents outside. We still dining in.
Inside, the outside.
Right,
we
but you
still
outside, inside.
Okay.
We outside, inside.
Inside,
Right.
outside. Yeah.
That was a book, Inside, Outside, Upside Down. Okay, anyway.
So basically, they just don't want us to contaminate their restaurant, but we can still contaminate each other.
But
Outside.
honestly, the Wollonga has it down pat. Like if you go, man, they look nice.
It looks good. I'll go. The Woodlawn. It's
Come
on
on, look,
79th
max
and
up to 5.
It's right past Stony, right?
How many
Kinda.
people per igloo?
Huh?
How
It's
many
just one
people
big
per
ass
igloo?
igloo.
5.
Okay.
Oh, it's more than one igloo. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That works.
Heat.
Yeah. And you're from the South Side, right? So you're from the South Side. So
Definitely.
Okay, so we do a quiz with everybody that's from Chicago. So we're gonna do this quiz before we go to the top of the hour and before we bring Gina on. So are you ready, Dawn B?
Let's see what she got.
Sure.
Lisa.
Well, it's not
Don't
like
don't look at anybody else's paper.
I don't know why
there.
I'm so mad aggressive today this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so Dawn B.
Yes.
Little questionnaire for you: sugar or salt and pepper on your grits?
Sugar or I don't know. I just salt. Just salt.
Just
butter.
salt?
Salt and
Salt and
butter.
butter? Okay.
All
Salt and
of
butter,
it.
salt and butter.
I might do a
okay.
sprinkle of pepper. When I was young, Mom used to put sugar in it, and I couldn't figure out. But it was so that I would eat it because it was sweet. But I don't like sugar in my grits.
Now, and we're going to see, because she's been on the East Coast for a while, so some of her answers might be a little different. Do you call it sneakers or gym shoes?
See, this is not fair.
Hey, living your truth.
Yo, when I tell
Look,
my
sneakers
kids,
keep
go
on
get your
slipping out.
sneakers, I say
Right.
sneakers.
So it's sneakers.
But I did very well come from gym shoes. But I don't play. When I put my shoes on now, I'm not going to gym. They sneakers.
Okay.
I'm going to
That
gym.
must be a Dawn thing, because that's what Dawn Millhouse does, too. She's a sneaker girl.
Yeah, put my sneaks on.
And she got some great sneakers.
Oh, I
and
saw
gym shoes.
those.
Dawn's foot. Dawn.
Silver custom shell toes.
Yeah, Dawn has some great shoes. Your
yes.
Cubs or White Sox?
Neither.
Okay.
Get out. No.
Most of my
I'm not sure
mans
where that
and
came
them
from.
like the Cubs, so let's run with the Cubs.
Okay.
But I like the black and white Sox. Some do sports.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
That's
color.
good.
Both. I'll say both.
Okay,
Whatever.
thin crust or deep dish pizza?
Now in my life, thin. That deep dish is it's one slice and
And
you're
you've
done.
been in New York, but you know Chicago pizza is better than New York, right?
100%.
Thank you.
You need to add hand toss though, because Chicago style really is just hand toss.
Do we
It's
want
just kinda
anything
hand-tossed.
hand tossed during the
I
COVID
want everything
pandemic?
hand tossed.
Glove tossed.
Oh.
Hands with
You meant
glove
sanitary.
Hand toss.
Hands with glove toss. All right. Do you do ketchup or mustard on your hot dog?
I don't damn eat hot dogs.
Okay.
Oh my God, I had a bad experience, but
when you did,
when I did, at first it was ketchup, and then Auntie Annie's came out with those pretzel wrapped hot
Oh,
dogs.
those are good.
And I would use mustard too.
And just okay.
Mustard,
And we heard earlier, but do you call it soda or pop?
soda pop,
She
soda.
calls it both?
I do
That's a
soda.
Dawn thing. Yeah,
That's
okay.
very
That-
Southern.
that's a Dawn thing. Okay. Do you do Lem's dry rub or Leon style barbecue?
Say it again.
Lem's dry rub or Leon style?
with sauce.
Limbs,
Saucy.
limbs, dry. No,
Like
who
the
was
dry rub.
No,
Wait, who?
give me
You
some
want
sauce. I want
saucy?
sauce.
I kind of
on
like
everything.
both.
Dry
I
ribs.
like both. I like a good rub.
I don't like I like a
And
good
then I
rub
like a
down,
good
but
rub
not on
too,
my
yeah.
ribs. I don't eat turkey tips is where I go. Maybe I have sold my soul. However, I don't want no dry. I take a chicken wing with a dry rub, but
Oh, what about Harold's Chicken or Uncle Remus?
unless it's beef ribs, then I'll take the rub. Okay, girl, get Uncle Remus out of here. Who's your uncle? Not Remus. Give me some Harold's. Uncle Harold's.
All right, do you call it freeway or expressway?
The highway.
E-way.
She's
E-way
okay.
needs to be
She's
the
a
option
highway
on
girl.
there.
Okay, so what about? Do you say Jewels or Jewel Osco?
You want a jewel?
Okay, so that's good. Okay, what about Aldi or Aldi's?
Aldi's nuts. I say Aldi's.
Okay.
Aldi's.
All right. What about? Do you say Dibs or Cobbs?
Cobbs.
Cobbs.
Yeah.
And I just learned that. Yeah, that's my,
What? That's South
my
suburb shit.
South suburban white girl. I don't know. I know what Dibs was, but I was like, I didn't realize when Dawn first did that one. I thought she said a dub, so I'm thinking like $20. And I was
I got a
asking
different
people
kind
out
of
there, and
dub.
then I called Dawn. I'm like, Dawn, what is a cob? Like, and she started laughing. She goes, Dibs or Cobbs? Like, okay,
Cobbs.
right. All right. Do you say washroom, bathroom, or restroom?
I say potty.
I gotta go potty
because it's goddamn kids. No, restroom. What do I say? Where's the restroom? I say, where's the restroom?
Restroom? Okay. But we don't rest. Okay. Do you say movies or the show?
Oh, I used to say, see, what do I say? Let's go to the movies now. Because when I started saying the show, when I moved, everybody's like,
They
what
think
show
of
you
a different
talking
kind
about?
of show. Right.
Right,
I'm
the
like-
comedy show?
I'm like, I'm going to see Black Panther. So I say the movies.
Okay, cool. Do you say front room or living room?
It's interchangeable.
It's the front
Because I hear
room.
my kids, they say the back room, the front room. But I say living room. I say both.
Okay. And what's the one song that makes you lose it when you hear it?
One, like, lose it, like...
Or just, like, that makes you go crazy, you want to jump up and, like,
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know. Oh, I don't know.
You've been screaming it all morning. I like mornings.
That's not even. It's just something that came up. WAP. When WAP comes on, I do go a little wappy. But before that, it's a song. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have no. Okay.
Guess who was back in the house with
oh my God. But then you got Cream. You got oh my God, you got the woo anything method.
Okay.
That's hard, Lisa. Come on, son. Everything.
It ain't no fun.
What is a song that gets me? I don't know, but Beyonce. Anything B.
That's good. Because they're like Don B and Beyonce.
No, there's yeah. Okay, let's go for that.
So that's the Don B. Okay.
Now look at me. I'm hot, flashing. I'm a woman of a certain age.
Well, while you're flashing, right.
Don't worry, because Gina's right. She's ready for you.
Because and we know you got some questions. What's in it for Black People Media has something for everyone. So make sure you tell all your friends. Check us out every single day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then pretty soon from 6 to 9 p.m. with Don B.
Ooh.
Coming up, see, on the Maze Jackson Pays or Maze Jackson on YouTube. So we're all over the place. So stay with us, and we're going to be right back with Don B and Gina Lamar talking about sex, baby.
Sex on a platter. Oh, that's one too. Tribe Called Quest. Anything. Let's go.
WIFTBPM.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your Black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
I was going to ask you, so growing up, did you ever have an old racist family in your neighborhood? Did you have one live next to you or one down the street? Just somebody's house that you know on the block you didn't want to go nowhere near that house. The neighbor who was directly behind us had a real problem coming outside seeing my white mother and my black father.
We got us the gun line.
This dude built an 8-foot fence, more like 10 foot.
So they put up the Huck Finn joint.
Exactly. That shit looked like a castle. You know, my dad, he's a big guy, football player guy. My dad guy who walks over there.
Old school
and then
black.
he's like, I don't appreciate these apples in my yard. He's like, motherfucker, we don't even have an apple tree. These are your apples.
Do you like apples?
Your kids are throwing apples over here. Okay, there's that little space, but there's still a fence. So they're right there looking at each other.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
And I said something like, yeah, Dad. And that dude said, shut up, you little monkey. Leroy stuck his hand over the fence.
You're gonna die, clown!
Grabbed dude by the neck.
Run.
And proceeded to pull him halfway over this fence. Like,
Finish him.
Mrs. Wheeler comes running out. Oh, Leroy, don't do that. It's not worth it. Blah, blah, blah. My dad was getting ready to kill this dude. And within 6 months, that guy moved away.
Don't cross the gun line, boss.
Right, the gun line, boss.
Chicago Famous, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTBPM.
Yeah. Ooh. I miss your kiss. Oh, your kiss is one of a kind. It feels so nice. Girl, you do it right. I miss. Ooh. Oh, girl, you don't go too fast. You take your time. life. I miss. Hey. Oh, you kiss it, then I'm drifting off your love. Keeps me floating, girl. I miss. And ooh, it feels so good. I'm gonna come down. Girl, I'm missing that love. Come on. Ooh, babe, I'm missing all those kisses. Baby, bring those lips to me. Oh, babe, I'm missing all those kisses. Baby, bring those lips to me. Come on. When you're not around, girl, I'm tweaking. I swear I be hearing things. Oh, yeah. And if I cannot have you, girl, I'm fiending. Oh, that's such a talent you bring. Yeah. Oh, and it's too long. If I can hold you in my arms, if I can find a real good love. That kiss is a drug to me. Baby, your kiss is all I need. Come on. Ooh, it feels so good, baby. Oh, come on.
Okay. Alrighty, welcome back. You are tuned into the Book of Dawn. Of course, every weekday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Broadcasted from the studio of What's in It for the Black People. I am your guest host, Dawn B. Dawn B.
And the crowd
filling
goes
in.
wild. Yeah.
I'm in, of course, for the fabulous Miss Dawn Millhouse, who's on her vacation. She'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back in the studio one day. Maybe
Soon.
Monday
Super
soon. 6 to 9. Your happy hour drive. See, you come back with me, you have tricks and toys.
That's kind of cute. Well, because you have 6 and 9, so you said tricks and toys from 6 to 9. And we got Gina Lamar coming up, talking about sex, 6 to 9. Okay, I'm a numbers girl. So,
hey, Gina. I'm sorry. Hey, Gina, wait 1 second. I forgot to do my promo ad. What's in it for the Black People Media is proud to announce the support and launch of Sissy's Taco Bar pop-up. It is at 312 East 75th Street on Thursdays and Fridays from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Enjoy their jerk chicken, sriracha. You say sriracha? Sriracha. Sriracha. Shrimp and
Rooster
blackened
hot
salmon.
sauce.
Tacos. Damn, jerk chicken, sriracha, shrimp and blackened salmon tacos.
So good.
Visit them at Sissy Taco Bar. Sissy'sTacoBar.com for more information. SISSYSTACOBAR.com for more.
We're going to have to eat after this.
very good. See? You're doing very good. Look at that.
Okay, now for the exciting portion of the show. Hey, she's pretty. Hey, let me introduce you. This is what Gina Lamar,
Yeah.
who talks about sex for a living. Sex for a living.
And what are we going to talk about today, Don?
What are we gonna talk about
well,
today?
we let you pick, so tell Gina what we're going to talk about, because she pretty much could talk about all of it.
All of it. Listen, I have to read these messages.
I just can't
Tucson,
do
let's
all of it.
He says, let's dig deeper into this Japanese husband. I want that story. He's black, son. He's a Marine that was stationed in Japan. Thank you. We will get into that because he is also the one that's not trying to be my husband. Gina.
Forget him.
Gina, how are you today?
Yes. I am well. How are you? You are doing it this morning.
Oh, let me put.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. This is too loud. How do I turn it down? OM Jesus. I'll do one side.
She said, "OM Jesus."
Okay, now it's off.
Can you all hear me? Lisa, can you hear
we
me?
can hear you perfectly.
Can you out here? Okay.
You got to put your headphones
Gina,
on to
welcome
hear her
out.
talk,
Are you?
though.
Where are you located, Gina?
Right here in Chicago. I would usually be in studio.
Sorry. So,
But
listen,
somebody-
okay, I know one topics today. Let's just jump into it because I know you are. Oh my God.
There's a delay.
There is a delay because I see you talking at
Right,
the same
so
time
don't
I'm
watch
talking.
her talking. So as you're talking, right? Okay.
I feel like Teddy Riley and Babyface.
Oh, yeah.
The pandemic
That's the
first
Wi-Fi
hit.
connection.
Holy snap. So let me cover it up, even though I want to look at her pretty face while we talk. But here we go. All right, Gina. Okay. Is it okay?
Dawn, you can't be covering my face. I'm feeling some kind of way.
Only here, so I can see. Guys, I have AD, not ADD. It's an attention deficit. It's not a disorder.
So you can't see this, right? This won't distract you.
No, I can't look up yet. What is she showing me?
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Don B, how are you?
I could complain, but I'm not. Other than that, I'm amazing, sis.
That's funny.
Life
You
is
really
good.
are. You're doing your thing this morning.
Thank you. I feel amazing. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Yes.
Especially when I had said someone that was coming on that talks sex for a living. I talk about sex more than I have sex. Way, way more than I have sex. Apparently, because
So do I.
My husband is like, beat it, sis.
No puns
Beat
intended.
it. And I didn't beat it enough. So I'm going through a divorce, a separate. I don't know what a separation is. It's like a temporary layoff.
You got a situationship. You got a situation going on.
Yeah, but is it okay to have sex if you're separated or going through a divorce with somebody else? No, with that husband.
I was just going to say, wait a minute, who are we talking about sex with, right? So thank you so much. Gina Lamar, Monday Night Mingle, and absolutely it's okay to have sex with both.
What? Wait a minute. I started this shit off wrong. I'm sorry.
So let me say this.
Let's rewind, Gina. Okay.
No, wait, Dawn, let me just say this. Really, if you're trying to go through a breakup, all kidding aside, sex can confuse things for both of us. People always try to put it on the women and say, oh, she, just because we had sex, she got confused. No, men get confused too. Yeah. When you, what's your song, WAP? Right. When you WAP it, right. He gets confused too and thinks that possibly you all are getting back together. You snuggled a little too long.
You start remembering those feelings.
Yeah. Because that really and truly can go bad. But if you all are able to handle it and it happens, you're still in the same household, it may also be what you needed to recognize you want to be together.
Or not. Like, why, if you're separated, why would you have sex?
Because it's something and in these times of COVID, you really and truly you're meeting new people. Do you really want to be doing some new things? So we all do it. You go back to what you know. You know his position.
What? No, I don't know, Gina. Okay, you said it's okay. Maybe I'll try it. But for now, during COVID, our first date would be at the facilities to test. Let's get this test popping, and then let's get this Airbnb popping.
In that order.
Right, exactly.
In that order.
Right.
In that order. So yeah, I really and truly, that it can confuse things. But if you are legally separated, right? And we're talking sex only. Yes, you can have sex with other people if you're separated. But just so you know, your new partner, you'll be confusing things with them too. Because again, you got that WAP, you say it. And therefore, you got it. When you got that WAP, now they're confused. Okay. Because they're like, wait a minute, you put it on me.
But now, Gina, my question, what is legal? So when you say legally separate, coming from a single woman that's never been married, when you say legally separate, that means both of you guys said we're separated. I mean, or you do. So people do get separated on paper.
Absolutely. I got
you get separated on paper.
Package. I got a stimulus check and separation papers in the same day.
Wow. So separation is still not technically divorce. You still have to do divorce papers. That's separate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been a good year for you, Dawn B. You got 2 papers in one day, right?
Honey, child.
But let me say this: even with legal separations, you still have lots of stuff you have to go through. And I think in the state of Illinois, you have to. I think they make you wait or something, do some counseling now. When my husband divorced me 24 years ago for cheating, I didn't have to do any of that. I just looked up and I was single again. But that's okay.
Wait, who was cheating?
Me.
Oh,
she said,
right. So to answer your question, Nicole, everybody got WAP.
But how many people really do legal separate? I mean, I have so many friends that are separated. They'll be separated and then they get back together. So it's not technically, I guess, as you say, on paper, because none of my friends I've known that have done it on paper. So when they cheat, then that means they're cheating, correct? Or when they
So Dawn, let me say this. Let me just jump in there with that, Dawn.
I'm sorry, go.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, in Illinois is no fault. So that has no bearing on what you're gonna get or not get in a divorce if you cheat. But
right, but there's also
now
this
you're dealing
thing
with yourself
called,
and your morals.
There's this thing called divorce. Then there's this thing called Black people divorce, right? As in the state of Illinois, Dawn can still be married. They can go their separate ways. Chase will still give her and her new man a mortgage. Her ex-husband or her current husband, they're separated. Him and his new woman, they can buy a house and have 3 kids together. It happens all the time in the hospital, right? When I do risk management in the hospital, I've been seeing Dawn come with her husband the whole time. Turns out Dawn ain't never left her first husband. And then
you can't get married. I'm
not married.
That's another topic. What I want to know is this.
I'm not talking about married.
So you're married, right? You're married. You've been married 8 years, and you don't have sex quite as often as you used to. And that starts to wear on the relationship. How do you think a married couple can put intimacy themselves without reaching out to Dr. such and such or Miss anybody, just themselves at home? Let's self-heal.
First of all, you have to talk about the fact that you're not having sex. So many people just let it go, and before you know it, you've gone 3-4 months without having sex. You have to at least acknowledge, we're not doing it like we used to.
But people get mad.
What'd you say? They get mad, right?
Yeah, we ain't. You
got
ain't even
it.
giving it up, and then
Yes.
that's anger. You start fighting over how you talk.
But what you have to do is you have to say why you're not giving it up, because the reality is sex is nice and fun. That's why relationships and that's why affairs are so fun, right? Because you just get to come and have literally bump. You just get to have sex. You got it. You just get to have sex with no strings attached and no. Did you do the laundry? Did you pay the light bill? No, nothing major is going on with you, right? That's why lots of times couples don't make it when they done left their spouse for their partner, because now you have to start asking your partner for that money.
For that same stuff. Yeah.
One of the things you have to do when you're saying, how do we rekindle? Talk about why you're not having sex. I'm not having sex because I'm working from 6 to 9. No, I'm kidding.
He's got a low sex drive.
It's a number of things.
And
I'm
let's
working.
talk
I'm
about
tired.
that.
I have an infant. I have a toddler.
Yes.
You was gone. You don't hug me. You don't seem like you
Absolutely.
wanted all of
Absolutely. No foreplay. Lots of times men forget about foreplay in relationships, right? They're like, well, I got it now, so I don't have to kiss you behind your neck like I used to. I don't have to, warm you up. I can just go for it, because they've gotten used to just turning over and getting it, right?
Right.
And this is not bashing men. This is just some of the things that we hear repeatedly about.
I mean, I do it too. I used to do it. Like,
yeah,
it was the opposite with my husband. He was like, you want to rub my head, both of them? But I'm like, let's just hurry up, starfish.
I was just guessing because we got stuff to do, right? Like before we could lay up.
Well, and we have like Two's just said it ain't the sex that's the problem, it's other shit that's the problem, and the sex just kind of suffers because of that. So I guess
that's
it
exactly
kind of like
it.
Yeah, it's like a trickle down kind of domino, no puns intended, domino effect kind of thing.
That's
Yes,
exactly
I don't know.
it.
I'm single.
Because it ain't trickling down. All right, Dawn, what else you got?
Well, before we go to the next thing, because Dawn's going to marinate on that, you want to go to a break, Esco? We'll take our break. You are definitely tuned in. You are locked. Keep it right back here to the Book of Dawn for What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. And we'll be right back with our guest host, Dawn B., and our wonderful guest, Gina Lamar, talking about sex, baby.
Let's
be
talk
right
about
back.
sex, baby.
Yeah.
WIFTBPM.
Whatever happened to you falling in that grocery store?
Your guess is as good as mine. My auntie said she knew someone. I gave her all the information, but that was 3 weeks ago and I still haven't heard anything.
You still got time to talk to the lawyers at the CLN.
The CLN. What's that?
It's the Chicago Legal Network, a group of fraternities that concentrate in many areas of law, especially the laws most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. Plus, all the lawyers at the CLN all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community.
Sounds like I definitely need to contact them.
Say less. I can text you everything you need to know. So if you're ever injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information, or call 773-912-3545. That's 773-912-3545. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation.
What's up, good people? If you didn't tune in to the last I Said What I Said, here's what you missed. Special thanks to Love McPherson.
And when you talk about object sex, you and objectifying that woman, you glorify pieces of her. And let me tell you something. If you think that doesn't matter, it does. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. I looked at a video and I was looking at these young boys, these teenagers, and they were like, do you like black women or white women? I like white women. I like white women. And first I felt some kind of way. Then you know what happened to me? I started listening to them and they said, why did you like the white women? Because they'll do anything for you. Yeah, the white hoes.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe.
And I thought pornography has elevated what the white woman will do for you, the objectifying of her. And this is why we don't realize, even in our spaces, the black man is shut down because he doesn't know the power of his seed like the white man knows the power of his seed.
Oh, look, just like milk.
He doesn't realize that you sit up there coming into my neighborhood, objectifying my white women because you say they do it better than your women is a problem. They don't do it to them, but they won't bring that out, and they will not allow you to do that to their women.
I said what I said. Herb 2, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTBP.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of with Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back to the Book of Dawn. In case you forgot where you were, this is the Book of Dawn. I am your guest host, Dawn B. For today, Miss Dawn Millhouse will be back tomorrow. And if you did not know by now, she's on every day, 9 to 11 a.m. And we're back. We're talking to Miss Gina Lamar about sex, S-E-X.
It's Monday, and we talk about sex so much.
Oh. So, Gina, hey girl, hey.
She said, hey girl, hey.
There we go. Let's go back to this super delay. And I'm trying to play this off. Okay. Gina, you there?
I'm here.
Hey. Okay, so listen, let's go back to this marriage and sex. Okay. Should people have sex before marriage? You know, the whole, because I didn't, before I got married, I didn't have sex.
With anybody or just with your husband?
Just with that guy.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
I was like
a
she gave me that side eye.
Not touched for the very first time. No, I did not have sex with my husband, just that guy. It's just
really
2 or 3 other guys out there that I did it with. But
so I just want to know how long you dated before you got married.
About 9 months.
Okay. That's totally fair.
And
we
9
months
we talked. I mean, you know, I'm just thinking, I wonder if our life would be different if we had sex. If we had sex before marriage, according to his brain and logic, we would not have gotten married.
Now, why is that?
Wow. You're that bad? I'm kidding.
No.
Come on, you walked into that one. You walked into that one. Right. You walked into that one. Come on.
Oh my God. I know my friends are dying on the floor laughing now at this point. No, because sex before marriage is just not his thing. And if he had sex before marriage, that's not the person he could have married.
Oh, nice. Standard.
So, I mean, I held on trying to abide by his rules. And now here I am divorced. I mean, luckily it was a good fit.
Puns intended.
But
But
so let me ask you this though. I'm pretty sure sex probably wasn't the issue though. Why you may be separating and or divorcing, correct?
Incorrect. I mean, no, I think it's on the list. I think it's on the list because, I mean, sex before marriage is not, I think you should have it. I don't think you should get married because you want to have sex.
I heard that.
But also know what age you're marrying a woman, because my body started changing. I had 2 kids, all right? And then I went straight dead into menopause early. And I didn't know it. So my sex drive, I felt, was like interrupted. And by the time we figured it out, he was over me. So that made us not communicate well. That made me be okay with him coming home late. And then I would just be asleep like, okay, hurry up and go to sleep. Because I didn't want to. I still was attracted to my husband. He's fine as hell. But I just could not do it. And that's why I asked you, like, what could couples do to force themselves back on each other?
Well, 2 things. One, you said that sex could have been an issue, right? And once you talk about it, you're saying a lot here on the show. Does he know that you had 2 kids and went directly into menopause, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't always talk about it with our partners. Same with men when they start having erectile dysfunction, right? Like, can we talk about why you're not?
Yeah, we need to talk about it. That is one that will open up the door, because when you start communicating with even just a person, you drop your barriers. Like you get comfortable and you're like, oh, okay. And then you can start.
Because there really is something to be said as to why you want to hurry up and go to sleep, right? And because I think as women or people, period, though, all couples, when you're in a relationship, you can do obligatory sex, right? Like some people just get you a little lube, keep it going, whatever it takes to get your partner there, right? Mm-hmm. And so therefore, obligatory sex can happen. But when you start saying, I want to make sure I'm asleep, the kids are asleep, so I don't even have to face him, that's a bigger issue. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want him trying.
We know that. We know that's a bigger problem. Then what do I do?
Well, then you have to at least start with that. Once you acknowledge it, you know what to do with that. Then you all have to talk about what you need from each other. If you need more lube and or medication to get your libido up, because we do have it for women. We have Viagra.
Well, what's the medication to get women? Because see, I know that what they have that for men. The blue pill.
Viagra.
What is that?
Viagra.
Yeah. Now I got a 2-year-old uncle. I'm just playing. They
So they have Viagra for women as well.
What is that called? Do you do prescriptions?
I do not do prescriptions. So you would have to speak with your gynecologist about what needs to happen, because you really might not even need medication. You really might just need to acknowledge that you just want to do it and tell him he's got to start with this to give you the foreplay. So when you say
over him and into somebody else. So
under somebody else.
Go to a little porn hub.
Does porn help me? Because once you stop being stressed out, I start feeling sexy again. Like,
yes,
I just want marriages to
and
work.
You have to figure out you got it. You have to talk about what those stressors are. So I think you already know some of those things. We know a lot of times what it is, right? When he wants to all of a sudden have sex, but the lights are out, dude. The lights are not out for us to be sexy. The lights are out because you didn't pay the bill. You couldn't hold up your
no. Wait a minute. Who's having sex with somebody whose lights go out because they didn't pay the bill? That's another show. Let's go. All right.
Why there's so many candles?
Right. Why you got so many candles? Right.
Real place.
Get them candles. They ain't even scented candles. So should married couples or just people? Let's just do people, because I'm off this marriage, because I'm not about to be married and I'm still going to be having fun. Do you think that bringing in toys into the relationship is offensive or an enhancer?
I think it's definitely an enhancer. Sometimes men get offended by that, though, especially if the toy can be bigger than them and or get you there faster than them. So you have to discuss that with men. I've had men who are absolutely okay with toys, and others who are like,
Go
it's
ahead,
like bringing
Ron.
a third person.
Put your mic, speak into the mic better.
Because y'all got a guy in here right now. I don't got a problem with a female bringing a toy to the, as long as it's the right kind of toy. If
What is the right kind of toy, Ron?
Like a vibrator is fine. You know what I'm saying? The bullet, the rabbit, those are fine.
But you don't want her doing like anal beads for you.
No, but I don't want her to like. If you got a whole dildo, what you need me for?
Because we like the real vein that's in the dildo.
Right, that's what you got me for.
But we also like. I don't like dildo, so I don't.
Yeah,
you might be messing with a.
I've never been a female who brought a dildo in, but a vibrator, yeah, one of those little for me to use on you, yeah, that's cool.
But a major suggestion is do not do it as a surprise.
Oh,
you
don't
gotta
do
let
it.
your partner. Ta-da! Look who I have,
get offended.
right?
What you trying to say?
You got it. You got it. Let's talk about it. Let's have it in the bedside.
Well, no, but you can surprise. What about like whipped cream and things like that, or like
That's
you do like like ice. You do like.
Adrian.
Yeah, or you put ice in your mouth and you do like cold and hot. You know. Like
that's
fun.
Oh yeah.
But see, Adrian Anderson says, talk to your doctor about the creams. What is DHEA?
DHEA?
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, Adrian got some. But
could be some estrogen. It could be an estrogen cream.
Some estrogen cream. Pistachio.
Yeah, it could be a cream for estrogen, which could stimulate you. But again, those are the toys definitely help. Knowing what the problem is, because you said something really powerful, Dawn. You said I may be getting divorced, but I'm gonna keep having fun. So like you plan on having sex again. So clearly, sex wasn't the issue.
It wasn't. It was him. And man, and I don't know what it was. I mean, I'm telling you, my kids now are 7 and 4, but more, and so which means they were even younger then. You know how you do that light sleep? Oh, you hear somebody moving and coughing. And then, like, my husband would wake up like, "Ooh, yeah, Carter slept through the night." Like, no, nigga, you slept through the night. We was up at 11:15, 12:96. I got 20 on 12.
12:96.
We was up. So, okay, she done it. Well, what I want to do? What was it? What is role playing something that?
Dang, she don't need no vibrator. I can hum while using my tongue. Oh.
Hey, that's right. That's my kind of girl.
Diet cherry Pepsi.
That's exactly it.
Who said that? I didn't say that. Elisa didn't say that.
No, I know. Say that. I was reading what Alvin Norton
didn't say that.
No, I was like, I just reading it just made
You can't do that kind of humming unless you got a motor in your throat, Alvin. Get out of here.
Well, no, you're just singing. Like there is that extra vibration when you touch that little thing that's singing in the back of my throat. What's that?
You do you roll
the uvula,
or you do your growl like a woman. Ow! It's all in the throat.
Okay, how about this? Sex talk for a living. What are some moves? Let's do women first, and then men, and then.
So let me just say this, Dawn. Let me just jump back right quick.
Okay.
My tagline is I talk about sex for a living. I'm an HIV training specialist by trade, right? So the main mode of transmission continues to be unprotected sex. That's why I'm always talking about sex. So that's the tagline, right? I promise you sound like Steve Harvey with this. I was on the show and I said, hey, he said, wait, you had me thinking like you did tricks and stuff like that. I said, no, it's more of a healthcare thing that I continuously talk about. But let me say this. I can, like Lisa E said, at this point, we've talked about it all. So we've been talking about it, and including toys. And that's why Monday Night Mingle came about. That's my company, because people usually look up when to get tested after they had them a good weekend with their toys and or their other partners on the weekend. And so on Monday, they always come looking for me, right? So what else, what were you about to say with it when you said, hey?
Never mind. Damn. That's another reason not to have sex, because everybody's so concerned about this COVID. They forgetting that the HIV, the first disease is out there. Not the first.
The HIV. Not the HIV. I love it.
Stephen Matthews put, where does choking come in? Is that a pre-discussion or a surprise? Now, if he's talking about choking your neck while you know how Ron doesn't like a dildo. No, don't choke me.
I like to get choked a little bit. A nice gentle choke, though.
Yeah, but what if you pass out? I thought they meant choking on them. Like,
no, you got to let go right before I pass out. Like,
there's both ways of choking.
Damn, nah.
You almost killed me that time.
But what? I don't know.
But again, You need to know about that.
Yeah,
because
choking
if
and
he
I
goes
don't
too
mix
far.
too well.
Well,
Esco, what would you say about choking?
Choking is a surprise because you don't know. Sometimes it's a feeling and it just come up like, and then you,
Look, I'm claustrophobic. Touch
Nah,
my face.
touch your face.
It's not natural. She has to tell me to choke her. That's not somebody
Yeah.
just naturally.
I don't like stuff. If you notice,
Like,
yeah.
it can't be
I
a
don't
real
just naturally
choke.
go for the throat.
I don't even like
oh,
turtlenecks. I don't like to wear scarves around my necks. I don't like things. I think I was choked in my former life because I always wear open. I don't like stuff around my neck. And
Thank you, Ron.
jewelry, diamonds, necklaces. Yeah,
Fellas,
that's different.
fellas.
Ron, that's
let
a
her
really
tell
good
you too.
point.
She gonna
Do
think
not
it's crazy if
start
you just
choking
start
folks.
doing it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, do
Don't
not
choke,
start choking folks, Ron, without them knowing about it, because
Oh
that
my
could
God.
turn into something else.
Right. Now, if you want to choke them in other ways, right, be like,
that's the same thing.
No,
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Well, you
about.
talking about the little dangly thing in the back of my throat?
Yeah,
The uvula.
Yeah, you don't want to play tonsil hockey or touch my uvula and stuff.
OMG, Zaz.
Not me. I'm talking
That's
about
the dangly
other
thing,
people.
uvula.
I'm talking about other people.
That's
not
what it's
me.
called,
But
right? The dangly thing is
Your
called
uvula.
uvula.
Yeah.
Little
But let me
dangly
tell you, you
thing.
can choke somebody with that too. Women have been choked, or people have been choked on oral as well. That's suffocation. Let you have a cold and can't breathe through your nose, and somebody's going down your throat.
Yeah.
That's another
All
choke.
of us just look like we were deers in the headlights. None of us. We all
I was
just
trying
look
to see how that
like
felt like. Okay, wait. Okay, so
Right.
You got a cold and you still trying to do that.
If you have a cold, you
Take some
shouldn't be
Tussin.
doing stuff. Yeah.
If you have a cold, you can do stuff. Get out of here.
I was just going to say, you have a cold, you can do stuff. Although COVID now is another one of those things that makes you look at things differently. We're doing the exact same thing. You're right, Dawn. We're doing the same thing with COVID now, with contact tracing that we're doing in HIV.
Yeah.
If you start sneezing around me, no, sorry.
I mean, okay.
She said, "Okay."
I'm just saying. So I mean, don't. Let's not let COVID forget that we still need to be protected now. Now, back in my day, I can say I had a few ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Say it.
You know,
you've had unprotected sex.
It was an entanglement. You know, I'm not afraid.
You had
to admit-
unprotected sex,
I
and there's
had
nothing wrong with
unprotected
that.
sex. I've been to the clinic, and it's. I'm a woman at a certain age. One time,
and I got my daughter.
And now you have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
time.
One time, and I don't have a daughter, but now I have two sons.
I was just going to say, now it's just so interesting because when Esco says like the one time, the only time they never had unprotected sex, I'm like, wow. Do you know how many women are doing fertility clinics trying to get babies? And you got lucky that one time? Yeah,
I did. I got lucky a few times. However, I was irresponsible. I was just having, I don't know.
You had unprotected sex.
I had unprotected
sex. We try not to judge with it. We try not to judge.
I talk about it because my coping mechanism is I've been to the clinic and those people outside with their little signs like, don't do it. Excuse me, move. And what floor is it on since you've been here every day?
Where's good coffee at?
Beat it.
That's exactly it. Right. And if you really care about me, get me a cab home.
Or
Right. Since you're out here caring so much. But yeah,
everybody
you know what?
cares so much. My cash app
there's
must
nothing
ping.
wrong with that. That's
Can
exactly
we put cash apps on this show right now? Dawn be fun. Help my kids, help me. So, the more of this story is what we did learn is it's okay to have sex with your ex-husband. Can you have sex after divorce with your ex-husband or wife? That would be ridiculous.
That happens all the time. My ex and I are
safe.
great friends.
And y'all have great sex still?
No. We do not have great sex.
Okay, then why you bring that up then, Gina
Laura?
Laura?
No. I'm saying my ex and I are great friends, and we have had sex post-divorce. We have not had sex in a very long time, but we have had sex post-divorce because it does happen. Again, you go back to something that you know.
Is your name Kendrick?
No. Lamar is my middle name. But anyway. But no, so that is one that I know, like, as I'm sitting here thinking, like, did I just share something that everybody doesn't know yet? Anyway, no, that was 20 years ago, so we're good.
That's a chapter in the Book of Dawn.
You got it. And it's Monday, so it's always chapter B. Anyway.
So now if Dawn started dating somebody and they were in an exclusive relationship, but then she had sex with her ex-husband or separated, you're not divorced, but you had sex with your separated husband,
Yes,
would that
that's
be cheating?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
That is
If you're in a
cheating?
new relationship, unless you and
cheating
your
on
new
who?
partner.
First of all, second of all, if you are separated, you do not go out and get a mate.
What?
You can just have sex. You don't get a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Girl, let's go back to this again. This is what I do.
Unless
So
you
when
Jada
you
Pinkett
come
needs to
in, and I have to, and I say, hey, this test is pop positive for chlamydia. Let's talk about it. Now I have to contact your current boyfriend, your COVID boyfriend, your ex-husband, and your next husband. Because you've had unprotected sex. And if you're willing to share that, then that's who we have to contact and say, hey, you've come in contact with chlamydia. We never say who. We don't tell where it came from, but we definitely have to track and trace it.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I'm not. Okay, wait. Oh, it seems like we're going to talk about two different things. What I'm saying is, you don't get a boyfriend, but you definitely don't have unprotected sex. Because if you separate it, what if you get pregnant and you get back with your husband,
right?
And then that kid is not your kid, and then your brother and sister have a different brother and sister because mommy was out there being a bust down. And
Dawn, you
sorry,
got a lot of judgment. You got lot of. That's what keeps me in business.
That's
Do
not
you
being
understand?
judgy.
That's what keeps me in business.
What,
Because
unprotected
everything
sex?
you just said. Look, you got it. Because that's exactly what happens.
I'm not being judgy. I'm being careful.
And in the state of Illinois, your husband is responsible for that baby you made with dude on the side.
Oh my God, please.
That's the legal part of it.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, that's exactly what we do. And we talk about it regularly.
Well,
so
my eggs are hard boiled, so I can't make babies anymore. So I'm not worried about that part.
That's what they say until you get that change of life, baby.
I do have a change
I'm
of life.
14 years after my oldest sister. My mother went into labor at 36 saying, you're damn lying, I'm not pregnant again, right?
The change of life, baby. My change of life, baby, would be going to jail or changing where I live. A baby would not be my change of life.
You got it.
Now going back, Dawn, would you ever still get married? Would you wait to get married before you had sex? Or is that not
That's not a thing.
Not a thing anymore?
That is a thing
Never
of the
again.
past.
Been there, done that, got a t-shirt?
I don't know. I don't know because it was very exciting. That wasn't the problem, waiting to have sex. No, I would do the same thing over again. But what I would do is try to figure out with my mate what is causing the lack of
intimacy.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I never had kids before, and that really will wear you out.
You can still do that. You always, even once the divorce is final, people get remarried.
No,
Don't you see Mimi and Greg?
He wants nothing to do with his wife. It's hilarious.
Right now,
it's been over a year.
Okay,
but out of the same household for 1 year. But
got you.
I ain't going back.
And there's nothing wrong with that because you got so much stuff to do. You got so much stuff coming your way. You're gonna be so busy.
And you decided, how is he gonna make all the decisions, huh?
Right.
You want to rumble with Dawn B, huh? If you want to rumble with Dawn B again, too late, bro. Go get your new boring wife. Oops, dang, we turned into something I wasn't supposed to turn.
I was just going to say, look, Lisa, I'm not sure what just happened here.
You want to ask a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So when should sex be discussed? At the beginning of a relationship, when you're dating, should you discuss sex at the beginning of a relationship when you're in a dating phase, and should that be a deal breaker? Like if someone's sex drive is not on the same level as yours, is that a deal breaker?
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat it.
That's a loaded question.
So, no, I got it.
Okay,
I got
I'll
it.
make it simple.
I got it.
Should you discuss sex in the dating stage? And when it's discussed, is it a deal breaker?
No, it's not. Gina?
Okay,
no,
so
it's not a deal breaker.
So I think you should discuss it early on.
Say you be someone and the guy says, "Well, I like to have sex 5 days a week."
I'm like, that's what's up, but I'm a certified freak 2, maybe 3 times a week.
And I think you should definitely discuss it. You know why? you're gonna be the one into it. You're gonna be the one agreeing to it or disagreeing to it. Now, mind you, we're not talking marriage. I think what Dawn did was very different. Most people try it out before they buy it, but I think what you did was different and very noble, that it worked for you and your husband and you all's relationship. But absolutely, you all have to talk about sex. And when you're new in a relationship, most people are wanting to do it.
Yeah,
but you also have to
cannot be a deal breaker.
So should it be a deal breaker if they're not in the same drive? They don't have the same drive as you.
No, because you don't know. Like, you don't know how much you will be attracted to the next person that you get with. So it's not a deal breaker. It's
got to be a deal breaker, Dawn. And you have to know.
Gotta be.
You have to know what works for you.
Wait, first of all, second of all, and third of all, if you're in a new relationship, you don't know if you want to have sex 4 or 5 or 15 times.
You know your sex drive. You know your own
sex drive. You know your sex drive.
You don't. It's person to person.
Right, but people also have different chemistry together. And I don't know, I guess talking about when you first date, where you should just kind of let it happen naturally. Like, let it happen. Yeah. And then after that, maybe once you guys have done it, kind of say, well, this is things I like, or this is kind of what I'm looking for. But I don't know. I think
but let me jump in here. Let me jump in here. It is definitely a deal breaker. You know why? You end up in these situations where you don't talk about it and you just start doing other things. If you know you want to have sex every night, even though you physiologically probably aren't going to be able to keep that up, if I don't agree to that, then you have to know early on. This could be a deal breaker for you, the person who wants to have the sex.
That's shooting your toe despite your nose. What is it saying? Right, you cannot say that's a deal breaker, because you might ruin one of the greatest relationships ever.
Right, I agree.
And I would say
on
the same page, then it ain't gonna be.
But you have to know what your deal breakers are, ladies.
I'm sorry.
But ladies, that's one of the things that happens. We don't have a deal breaker. If we don't have what is an absolute for us, if you don't have what is an absolute for you, I was just going to say, you have to have your own absolutes. If you don't know what your absolute is and you're willing to negotiate and finagle and agree to some stuff, then you're just duping him. Because Ron, you're absolutely right. If you wanted 7 days a week, and she says, well, let's just see. We could probably pull it for 3 days.
Because I already know. I don't want to let's just see. I already know.
Y'all want that.
But you don't know how much you like this person. Like, you might be attracted.
It's not about the person. It's about the sex.
No,
it's about you.
But sometimes you meet a person and you might not be into it but a couple times, but you meet this person, and even being around
Dawn,
them.
you cannot check out.
Even being around this
Dawn,
person makes you want to
check out, Dawn.
But I'm saying, but like, if you meet the right person, that right person may make you change your mind and want him all the time, wherever. Pull off the side of the road. Like, they might.
You cannot change grown people, lady.
That's a deal breaker. I don't want to go into some
That's not true.
Well, you might get something.
That's not true, because I've dated people that I'm into, but then there's somebody that just, they stimulate your mind, and every time you're around them, you're like you will never say no, because if they snap their fingers, you'll be like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, there's some people that just, you have that chemistry with, that, it's not fair. You might meet this great person.
You got to know deal breakers, because it's something as simple as this. Is oral sex a deal breaker?
Now, that's a deal breaker.
Would you
that's
marry
that's
a woman?
something you can deal break. I don't do oral sex.
That's a deal breaker.
Then you can be like, But
really?
Sex drive, you cannot say yay or nay to a sex drive. You can't say that's a deal breaker. You say, I like it 5 times, and if I like it 8 times a week, now we can't date? That sounds ridiculous.
Well, you know what, guys? Speaking of breakers, we're going to go to a break.
We need a break.
Right.
Speaking
of breakers, right, we thank you guys for tuning into the Book of Dawn. We appreciate you. Make sure you follow us every day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Maze Jackson page, Maze Jackson on YouTube. Just follow us, and you're listening to the Book of Dawn, and we're having some heated stuff. Anyway, okay. Well, we're taking a break. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
WIFTBPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Youth events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black youth members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black youth-led organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Are you curious to explore the intellectual currents that channel our thoughts and frame our reality? Have you ever meditated for relaxation and accidentally discovered the universe in the process? These matters and many more you may never have even thought of will be yours to explore as you come with me into Muwakil's world. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 1. Right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTV.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of with Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back to the Book of Dawn Wednesdays. Oh, why do I keep saying Wednesday?
Oh, yeah.
Something's
Hump day.
Hump. See, because we're talking about sex with Gina Lamar. This is the Book of Dawn. I am Dawn B, guest hosting for the wonderful Dawn Millhouse, and we are speaking with Gina Lamar about, I don't even understand, sex. Wrapping it up. I know this part. Gina, the more of this story is, have sex with anybody, especially even your husband or wife that you are separated and divorcing from. Make sure you are protected. Don't date anybody that says he wants sex 5 times a week and you only thinking about it 2 or 3 times a week. That's crazy. It's nuts.
Hey,
it's nuts.
It is what it is.
I'm just saying, sex drives change. However it is, be careful. If that's the person you choose to have sex with, make sure he or she understands that they are not the only person you are having sex with. Because I might have sex with my ex-husband.
And if you're going to choke him, let him know first.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finna choke you now.
If you're going to choke me. And bring toys. Toys are acceptable. Make sure the batteries are charged. And don't bring a dildo that's bigger than the guy you own.
So,
Gina, now you
give us
you
your
go in,
final
Gina.
thought.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Gina, give us your wrap up.
I'm mute, Gina.
Unmute, Gina.
I said, Don, you said Harold's over Uncle Remus? Really? No.
Yeah, I'm Southside 87th Street all day.
It ain't even on 87th Street no more. No, I'm
Yes,
kidding.
it is. On 87. It definitely is.
It is the Express. I love the way he took the truck, though. He stopped paying that rent and took the truck out there. Yeah, but, I'm going to always be down for Uncle Remus because, I'm a Southsider. And I love Harold's. And I was.
Okay. All right.
But when Uncle Remus is a Monday Night Mingle, when Monday Night Mingle, when Uncle Remus is a Monday Night Mingle sponsor, Uncle Remus is gonna win. Anyway.
Yep. So that's what we call it now, sponsor.
Yes. Thank you. This has been so much fun, and I definitely think you should always keep the door open to possibly the ex-husband.
Oh, I thought she was talking about voyeurism. I'm like, that's a whole nother show.
I like voyeurism too. I will keep the door open.
That's a really good point.
Y'all for maybe look up that word.
Voyeurism.
Voyeurism? Oh yeah, that's just looking at others while they're having sex.
Or letting other people look at you while you're having sex. Mm-hmm. Hey, Gina Lamar, it was grand meeting you over the internet. It's been a Stone Cold group. I hope to see and hear from you soon, sister.
Absolutely.
And do you have any words of peace?
Absolutely. Always. like the page Monday Night Mingle on Instagram and Facebook, and tune in. We will be, World AIDS Day is coming up. So we'll be doing something on December 1st for World AIDS Day. So I'll keep you posted. I'll be back next week. Then the week after that is when Mr. Millhouse takes my spot.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks so much,
Thank
Gina.
you.
Have a great day. Bye.
That was great. So you did a great job today.
Well, thank you, Lisa.
This must be a Dawn thing.
It's a Dawn thing.
It's a Dawn thing.
She had big shoes to sit in, and I said, "Oh, I heard they're really nice shoes. Let me come try them on."
She got.
What size does she wear?
I think Dawn was like an 8 maybe. Is Dawn like a size 8? Esco knows. I think she's like an 8.
I'll figure it out.
Something like that. But Dawn does have some great shoes. She has lots of glitter, blingy shoes, and and for you, Dawn B, how can people follow you and reach you on social media?
Esco is so funny to me.
Esco, what size shoes Dawn wear?
It doesn't matter. I'll just
squeeze into them.
She knows.
No.
She's got they both have like littler feet. Yeah.
Let's do this. Dawn Millhouse will be back tomorrow. I am Dawn B. You can catch me on Facebook at Dawn B Boatman. Dawn B. If that doesn't pop up because I'm popular, start to put in Boatman, and then that'll pop up. Instagram is Dawn B Funny. My phone number is 773. That's too much. Oh, okay. My email is dawnbfunny@gmail. And I'm looking for I'm not looking for a daddy for my kids because they definitely have a good one. But
what about somebody you can call daddy now and then?
Ugh, I can't even do that.
No, a best friend. You need a best friend.
I'm good. Somebody. And a surgeon so I can sit in the VIP section. I want to get this C-section belly off. Give me a VIP section. So if there's any doctors out there, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Tummy tuck these ovaries, son. And that's it. Tucson told you to just cheat, Ron. If the sex drive doesn't work, just cheat.
That's bad advice from a married man.
Well, sure. Well, give us a couple things before you leave. Give us like 2 things.
Let's see. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, do you see it, Alvin? You see it. Pandemic, and watch the Pandemic show every Wednesday on. I go live at 9, but I think I'm about to switch the date and the time to a little earlier, and maybe Thursdays. I don't know. However it goes, follow me so you can catch up on it. And here's 2 things. This is courtesy of Miss Millhouse. She always gives these little peace and blessings because I would just say, "Yo, beat it, yo. See you tomorrow, yo." But she goes, here it is. If love is the treasure, laughter is the key, and stay safe. Wait. If love is the treasure, laughter is the key. All right. If love's the treasure, laughter is the key. Stay safe, everybody. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Practice Lena D. Okay. Thank you for spending time with us. I dare you to use your voice to impact others. Have a safe, pleasant day. Tune in tomorrow to the Book of Dawn, 9 to 11. I'm Dawn B.
Lisa E.
Ron Rilla.
Sonia E.
Hey, you have watched What's in It for the Black People. Tune in the morning for Maze Jackson show. Tomorrow is what? Tuesday. Yeah. So we have Mike Brown. What is Tuesday?
Mike Brown, the Bigs, Chicago Famous.
And today we got Milwaukee. We've got I said what I said. Chicago Famous, Mike Love and the Disney. As Dawn always ends her show, as people see, we always say by saying, what, guys? Peace and roll tide.
Oh, peace and roll tide.